Welcome one, welcome all. Today I would like to take a couple of minutes to appreciate the knights in shining armor of the mammal kingdom. And these are the pangolins. Pangolins are absolute beasts, covered head to toe in these reddish-brown scales, and they vary in size dramatically. There are 8 pangolin species throughout the entirety of the world, and those 8 are broken into 2 categories, African and Asian pangolins. Asian pangolins will grow hair in between their scales, while African variants will not. And just as I said earlier, all of these pangolin species vary wildly in size, with the largest being the giant ground pangolin, and this guy can reach 4 feet long and 77 pounds, which is an absolute behemoth. They're built with these intensely huge claws meant for burrowing and digging, and whenever they feel threatened, they literally just roll into this ball to protect all of their vitals. And just as the name suggests, they live on the ground. They're giant ground pangolins. They just live on the ground. While the smallest species of pangolin is known as the black-bellied pangolin, and these guys are a tree-faring species of pangolin, and they live very similar lives to most apes. They can only get up to 2 feet and 7 inches long and weigh in at 6.5 pounds, which is tiny in comparison to the giant ground pangolin that I just talked about. These guys are tiny. Most of their size comes from their tail, and that's typically around a 2-foot portion. Most of their body is roughly around 7 inches. And they have 47 individual vertebrae throughout their entire spine, which is insane. Now, with all of these different pangolin species varying in size and environment, all of them at least have one thing in common, and that is the fact that they live these extremely solitary lifestyles, and humans rarely ever see them in nature, so we don't know how long they live in the wild. But in captivity, we've seen evidence for them to live upwards of 20 years. Due to these extreme solitary lifestyles, these pangolins only go out at night for food. And they are insectivores, and that's what those claws are for. They're meant for digging into either bark or dirt, finding termites and ants, and these guys are damn good at it. One more thing that every pangolin species has in common is the fact that they give birth to live young, just like most other mammals. And they're born with these soft scales, but within 2 days, these scales actually harden, and that's what forms their armor. Plus, after that 2-day period, they spend the next 4 months riding on the tail of their mother and just kind of learning the ropes until taking the territory for themselves and proceeding to go into the wilds for themselves. And truthfully, I hate having to talk about this, but somebody has to do it because there's not enough people doing it. Poaching needs to stop. Illegal poaching really needs to stop. These pangolins are some of the coolest animal species that I've looked into while doing research for animals. And every single one of the 8 species of pangolin is under extreme threat of extinction right now because of poaching for their scales. These scales are apparently used in various different Chinese medicines, which is just horrible. Stop killing the animals just to get these medicines that frankly probably don't even do anything. Like, man, I understand hunting and killing animals just because, I guess. I guess I can understand that. But stop doing it to such a degree that we're killing off all of these species, or these species are under extreme threat of extinction. Just calm down, dude. Stop taking them all out. I don't think we need a Terminator for species on our planet. And if you've made it this far into the video, I just want to say thank you so very much for watching. It means the absolute world to me. I put a lot of effort into these videos, and this one I really enjoyed. So if you guys like my content, you like my content style, and if you guys just enjoy me as a content creator, please go and show some support over on my YouTube channel, because I'm not sure how long TikTok's going to be around anymore. So please help me out with that, and thank you guys. Have a great day. See you guys soon. Oh my god, I know that it's not just me. Those pangolins riding on the tail of their mother is the most adorable thing I've ever seen.